Stephen, we managed to pull a goal back in the second half, but it was all a wee bit too little too late.
Yeah, poor first half. I don't want to be too critical of the boys because they've been really good over the last few weeks. But first half, it just wasn't ourselves. I just think we were passive, lethargic. We allowed them to maybe look better than they possibly are. I thought we allowed them to control the game, possession, and dictate the game, which, is disappointing. So they got their goal and they were able to suck the life out of the game, which experienced players do.
It's always really difficult though when you concede so early in a game, and I know we've been doing that in a couple of matches, but it's always going to be an uphill battle then, isn't it?
Yeah, we're working hard to try and address the start that we have, because it's been poor a few times. Now in recent weeks, I just think we've been really good, and I think, I don't want to be too critical, as I say, because the boys have been really good, and they possibly just had a real poor night, individually, collectively, and we'll just have to go back to the drawing board and work hard on Tuesday night.
Yeah, as you mentioned there, they did control the game, especially in that first half. How vital was it that we were missing key players like Killen in midfield, and Brian Healy, of course, who couldn't play because he's on loan from Newry?
Yeah, again, I don't like making excuses, but the boys have been vital for us over the last number of weeks. Killen is a leader. He's been playing particularly well. He's come back from an injury. I think there's more in him. Brian's been fantastic for us, and unfortunately he was unable to play tonight because of the loan agreement we have with Newry. But even the lads on the pitch, they'll admit that they maybe just didn't perform to their maximum tonight as well. And it wasn't until the second half, chasing the game, that we seen a bit more competitiveness from us.
Yeah, you made two super changes. Marcus and Michael each come on. As we know, Marcus got a goal, so that was really good substitutions on your behalf that you saw that and made the change. Yeah,
I mean, the game was just drifting away from us, and when you've got quality like Marcus on the bench and young talent like Michael, then I suppose you'd rather go down fighting and try and win the game and try and get back into the game, and we nearly did. If there was a criticism of the officials tonight, it was probably that I just don't feel they played enough time, and I think they given their record this season, they might have they might have been a bit jittery with another couple of minutes, which I felt there would have been another couple of minutes.
Yeah, absolutely. There was quite a few stoppages and injuries, but we didn't seem, I'm not sure what was that on, but it didn't seem a lot in comparison.
Yeah, well, he said 4 minutes, and he played 3 minutes 58, so he didn't even, first of all, I would dispute the 4 minutes. I think the game was slowed down remarkably in the second half. And he decided just to play less than 4 minutes, which was what he felt was to be added on. That's fine. It just, when you get to those narrow lines, it might have put another couple of balls into the box. We might have got a corner in the next couple of minutes. But at the same time, listen, we weren't great tonight, and maybe a draw would have flattered us.
A positive though that our heads didn't drop. And we did, and they fought until that final whistle, and we're unlucky probably not to get an equaliser.
Yep, second half performance, while not full of quality, was full of endeavour and hard work and competitiveness, which is what we asked them at half time, to be a bit more competitive, a bit more hungry, a bit more hunger about our play. And I felt in the second half it was much better than the first half, but it just wasn't enough.
I mentioned tonight again to Liam Hassan, who I've spoke about every week nearly, but he was so strong in defence again tonight. What a solid performance from him again.
Yeah, it's one of those ones where we do probably on nights like tonight maybe miss his energy in the middle of the park as well, because he's a fantastic player, he's a leader, but he's doing fantastically well there, and giving us such a sure footing at the back, and it's difficult to push him in when we have got injury concerns with some players as well coming back from injury, defenders, so he's done a fantastic job there, and I'm not saying that he stay there forever, but he's certainly staking a claim for a centre back position.
He makes it difficult for you though, doesn't he, when he's playing? As you said, it's hard to take him out of there whenever he's playing so well.
Yeah, well, thankfully thankfully Liam is such a character that all he cares about is the team doing well. Liam's not in this for himself. He's not looking for personal accolades or anything like that. He just wants the team to win, and he'll go anywhere that he's asked to, and he's done fantastically well back there. I think, we're still conceding goals, and that's something we wanna start keeping clean sheets. But at the same time, Liam's done really well back there.
Yeah, you can see that. He always plays for the badge, doesn't he? And puts his heart and soul into it.
Yep.
So we go to Bangor next Saturday, who are in good form. Another really difficult game. They're all difficult, as we know, in the Championship. You go back to the drawing board, training, work hard, and work on all the things maybe that you weren't happy tonight.
Yeah, Bangor up next, and all we do, look, they're a great bunch of lads. They're really humble, and they're hard working, and they want to improve. So we'll go Tuesday night. We'll address some of the things that we need to do better. We'll get maybe a few players back and around the team. If not the first starting 11, they'll be in the squad, and we'll just work hard, and the wins will come as a result of that hard work.
Yep, hopefully back to winning ways.
Thank you.
Thank you, Stephen.